Let's go! Round 3, Winter iRacing Series. Gonna get after it. This is tough. I've been trying to do some practice, and wow. Difficult. Definitely tough. This track's hard. We're at Darlington. Darlington Speedway. Alright, I was just testing the game sound there. Hopefully it's loud enough. What's up? How you guys doing today? Nice Wednesday. I am ready to get this race underway. On the bright side, my Moza H pattern has been working totally fine. No issues with it at all. Since I replaced that, whatever wire that was that Moza sent me. Got that swapped out and works like a charm. I've been trying to do a little bit of practice in these cars. Last night I ran the Legends series, but it was Talladega. I love those super speedway races, like I've said before. And it was interesting, you know. I lost it in one of the corners, but somehow saved it. Didn't spin out, but like basically rolled into the pits. I felt like my tires were getting kind of messed up anyways. Nobody else had pit. I don't remember how many laps I was into the race, but quite a few. Maybe 20 or so, 60 lap race. And so I just went into the pits early, but I was in like third when I spun, or when I slid. And then just went straight into the pits, came out, was in dead last, got lapped, got the lucky dog, came back, and then I was running like 7th, 6th or 7th, and then some guy tapped the wall, and I went inside, and I just barely got around him, and he tapped the wall and came down and clipped my rear end and had like 40 minutes of repair damage. So that ended that race, but it was still a good race. These cars are so much fun to drive. They have so much attitude, and you like actually have to drive them. I hopped into a practice session earlier on this track, and I only got about 12 laps in before I hit the wall.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
I'm not even sure how to navigate this track, really. Like, obviously we'll be using up the whole racetrack, I'm sure, but the bank is so short. Also, I'm supposed to get a phone call at some point, so I actually have to kind of keep an eye on my phone.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
See, just like that. Like, I didn't even feel like I came into the corner too hard there, and I just have a tough time. It's gonna be a long race, that's for sure. Like 167 laps or something. I think the pit speed is like 45 miles an hour here. So got to be careful of that. If we end up with any green flag pit stops, which I can't imagine that we are. I mean, you never know, but I can only imagine that there's going to be lots of yellow flags, just like last week. Trying out a new webcam. I think it looks a lot better. It was actually cheaper too. This is like the cheap Logitech one. The other one that I use is the Razer. I spent like 150 bucks on it or something. Kind of sucks. This cheap Logitech one is way better out of the box. And a couple of my videos that just came out or will be coming out, when I plugged in the new webcam, it automatically defaulted to that microphone for some reason, so the audio sounds really weird. But still, for like a $60 or $70 webcam, the audio was decent. But I like this webcam better. I think it looks way better. I took the border off. But this webcam's a lot brighter. I don't have to have as many lights on in my face. Hopefully we'll see some familiar faces from some of these races today. I say see familiar faces, but you know what I mean. See some familiar names. So after doing quite a few laps just in this practice session, I hit the auto force feedback button and it bumped my force feedback up from like 9.3 to 10.1, and it feels better, so that might be a key factor on why these cars are hard to drive for me. I wasn't watching the force feedback meter up top though. I don't know if I was clipping at all. See, what the heck? This is going to be very difficult.
You got wheel damage.
Guess I just can't be wide open in the corners, obviously.
Outside. Clear to the top.
Well, let's get the car fixed. Man, that's a cool livery. I did a NASCAR Cup race the other day. I think I posted the video. And I was running so good and I got caught speeding in the pits.
Boxing 10,
Totally screwed me up.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
I couldn't see.
All the damage is repairable.
Optional repairs. Let's just get a new car.
That's it, go.
52 people registered so far.
Outside.
Try to like latch onto this guy and see what he's doing in the corners. It's this corner specifically. It's corner 3 I have a hard time entering into. That was a lot faster.
47, just hit the fastest lap. 31.437. That was your fastest lap of the session. Inside. Clear to the bottom.
Guess I just gotta be harder on the brakes coming in. Try to stay on the berm the whole way.
Car 47, just hit the fastest lap. 31.428.
At least I'm not too far off the pace. My fastest is a 31.9. Really try not to overdrive the car. I don't want to smoke the tires. Yeah, I think doing that, I'm overdriving. I don't want to be that guy that's slamming on their brakes in a NASCAR race, though. You know what I mean? Like, when do I brake and how much? Like, that guy's way faster, obviously.
Car 17, just hit the fastest lap. 31.276.
See, like, they just pushed me right into the fucking wall.
Clear to the bottom. You got wheel damage.
Like, I don't know. This is gonna be tough. I tried some practice laps during the week in this thing too, and I struggled all week long. I guess I'm just gonna be really slow this week. I want to do everything I can not to hit the wall and not to crash, you know? So if I gotta be a little bit slower to be more conservative, then that's what I'll do.
Inside. Clear to the bottom. Car 17 just hit the fastest lap. 30.924.
This guy's a 4.1k I rating. Let's try to stick on to him for a little bit. Yeah, look how close to the wall he is. See, it doesn't seem like he's braking. I wish there was brake lights. I don't know how to not hit the wall. Like, I don't know how to get any speed and be like semi-competitive and not hit the wall. I know it is always different when you hop in, like when you're in the race with everybody, but like trying to drive by myself, I am just... I guess I'm decent at like judging what I need to do based on other drivers. So like I ran into that in a couple of the sport car races that I did. I was crushing it, in my opinion. For me, I was crushing it, and I had 3 or 4 guys in front of me. You know, I watch when they brake, and I brake, and you know, like everything just works because I can see what they're doing.
Just hit the fastest lap. 30.864.
But then there was a crash in front of me, and then I was in first. Nobody in front of me, and then I'm overshooting corners and can't hold my line. I don't know if it's because I have a focus problem. I don't pay attention to the braking zones or
Inside.
that kind of stuff, but
Clear to the bottom.
I've seen that car before. That same race that I got the black flag in, somebody took me out under caution. We were just cruising around the track under caution, and the guy right next to me, I don't know if he fell asleep at the wheel or what, but his car just boom right into the side of me.
Outside. Clear to the top.
It doesn't look like it, but that's a gnarly transition there.
Car 15 just hit the fastest lap. 30.711.
That pit's hard to get into. You got to really go early. I'm just kind of screwing around now. I need to use the bathroom. All right, I will be right back. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, take my sweatshirt off, grab a Monster before the official race starts. So don't go anywhere if you're watching, and if there's nobody in here, then I'll be right back. And we're back. Joining up in the official session now. What do you guys think about a foot cam? Feet finder? No. For my gas brake and clutch. All right. Here is the field. We are the number 13 car. There's that Noah Blankenship guy. I see him all the time. I raced with him last night. Wonder if he recognizes me. We got 3 minutes of practice. I don't think I'm going to hop in. We will just wait it out. Guys, I'm really thinking about a new wheelbase for no reason at all. Other than I want one. I'd like to try out a SimMagic wheelbase. This is the Moza R12 for anybody who doesn't know. It's cool. It works. But I've heard really good things about SimMagic, and I hear they have really good presets. I'm not good with tuning stuff. That's why I just do fixed races, because I don't want to tune cars and I don't want to pay for setups. So I just do fixed races. I want to turn my wheelbase on and it work. I would like to, like, if I had the option. Today I'm drifting. Click drift. Good wheelbase setting. Moza has a couple presets, but they're not super great, in my opinion. All right. Practice pretty quick. Now we will do some qualifying. What do you guys think? Anybody out there? What do you think? I'm gonna say I'll be... I have no idea. '18th. I'm gonna say 18th. All right, here we go. Watch me actually get 18th just because I said that.
Green flag, green flag. Here comes your first time lap.
Right into the wall. Imagine. God, this track is very difficult.
One more lap.
Sixth. I bet nobody's qualified yet. Oh yeah, this lap's even slower. Wow, I can't believe that lap was half a second slower.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
Yeah, this is going to be difficult. th so far. At least I'm in the 31s. $31, 9, 43. I feel like I've seen this Dennis Coffee guy before too. Looks like we may have a couple people that don't qualify or they're waiting. 31.94. This guy put down a decent lap in practice. That's a pretty cool livery, though. I know it's not like super legit, right? Like all the cool ones out there. But it is something that's cool because I built it myself. Like I made that myself in Trading Paints, and I really like that. I know the camo doesn't match up in places and whatnot, but I think it's still sick. Red and that Nardo gray, that's my favorite color. All right. Time to get into it. We're going to be starting 12th. This ain't going to be good.
Okay, bud, green flag, next time by. Line up on the outside. Pit road is closed. The estimated SOF is 1,313. It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
Stay consistent. I'm not even sure where I'm sitting at in this series. I know the first race I got third. I kind of wish too that it...
5 cars left to grid.
I'm sure that there's some algorithm to it, like it takes your top 4 of that week or something like that. But because like me, I'm the type of guy that really only has the time to do one of these long races a week. You know, my schedule really only allows, like, luckily I was able to do it last Wednesday and I'm off again. I was able to do it this Wednesday, but like from here out, I don't think there's one tomorrow, and I work day shift on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so I don't have another option to do one of these races. So like, say
You have additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
say this guy in front of me does every single session.
Still
How does that
waiting on
work?
2 cars
You
to
know,
grid.
does he have way more points than me? Like, say I get one third place finish, but he gets 6 or however many sessions there are 20th. Does he have more points than me? I don't know how that works. I'm still learning this whole iRacing thing, especially for the series.
Catch the 7 car.
Come on. Beep, beep.
Catch the 9 car.
We just need to stay out of the garbage. We need to stay out of the wrecks. Oh, there's that zebra gum car. My girlfriend was watching the stream and she was giving me a hard time because I called it the name of whatever it is. I forget what it's called, but I called it the name of it is, and she goes, "That's zebra gum." And I was like, it says right on the back of the car what it is.
Ready?
All right, here we go. Second gear restart, or start. I wonder if it's a coincidence.
Good luck, everybody.
I wonder if it's a coincidence a lot of these guys have liveries I've seen before, or if these are a lot of the same people I normally race against.
Green, green, green.
Oh man.
Stay high. Clear to the bottom. Inside. Clear to the bottom.
Okay, so a lot of these guys are going slower in the corners than I thought they would be. So that's good news. But I'm already falling behind. Man, oh, 184 laps. I have high hopes, but I have low expectations.
Stay high. Clear to the bottom.
But maybe this is one of those tracks where everybody is going to take it nice and easy because of, 1, the amount of laps, and 2, how difficult it is. This guy can have it. I don't care. Go around me. Don't rear end me, though.
Inside. Clear to the bottom.
Cale Hornford. That sounds like a NASCAR name. I know we're only 3 laps in, but I can't believe we haven't had a caution yet.
Inside. Stay high. Clear to the bottom.
See, my car is like already sliding. And I can only imagine that just smokes the tires.
Yellow flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
I didn't last very long.
15 car.
What do we get, 5 laps?
Pass the pace car. Catch the 15 car.
Everybody got nice and spread out, though. I know we're only 5 laps in, but that was a lot less hectic than I thought it was going to be. I can only imagine that if we can finish this race with a 0x, which I don't have any idea how that's going to happen, but if we're able to do so, it's really going to help the safety rating because this is a long race. I do like the single file restarts, the lead lap cars on the outside at the beginning. Once we start getting a lot of lapped cars, it becomes very dangerous.
I guess we all have the same idea.
I swear I've seen that name before too.
15 car. Jetstar 15 car.
I can't imagine anybody is going to pit. Nellius Spies. He must have been the one that got in the accident. His car must be too toast to continue. Man, last week was just pacing for hours, it felt like. Over and over and over, and we just paced yellow flag after yellow flag. I feel like usually there's more than 24 drivers, so I'm definitely in like the bottom split. But I do only have a 1.2 KI rating, so my safety rating's pretty decent though. 3.3 for A class, that ain't bad. But that just shows that I focus more on racing clean than going for position, which I don't know if that's really super great. There needs to be a point to where the incidents don't matter as much, you know, and you're racing for position for I rating. I was in a race yesterday where I got bumped and somebody gave me a 4. That one where I got bumped under caution. And I was mad. And I said something like, you know, oh, I had a 0x and now I have a 4x. And one of the guys in the lobby was like, you're complaining about a 4x? And kind of thought about that. Oh, and I was like, yeah, I guess.
Letter 2 carbine. Letter 15
wow.
carbine.
As I'm talking about crashing under caution.
Letter 2 carbine. Letter 15 carbine. Jetstar 2 car.
Oh man.
Letter 15 carbine. Jetstar 15
okay,
car.
that was cool.
Letter 6 carbine.
What happened?
Somebody like stopped on the straightaway and without any warning and just got totally rear-ended.
Getting ready here, getting ready.
Damn.
Pasta 18 car.
Talking about incidents. But anyways, there needs to be a point
As I like to say,
to where we're racing.
Letter 15 carbine. Jetstar 2 car.
Green, green, green.
The leader just did a 19.075.
That was wild, man. I'd be so mad.
Top 10.
That's the kind of stuff that really bothers me, like, so crazy. Alright, I gotta lock in or else I'm gonna crash this thing.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.7 seconds.
I don't know why that didn't go yellow, but
Car on the back.
Yellow flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch fast 6, car.
well, this is cool. Everybody kind of gets spread out, so maybe I might be able to make it through.
One, you need to calm it down, bud. You're driving it in way too quick.
I got distracted by the yellow flag, sorry.
Pit road is now open.
15 laps in, 6 sets of tires. I mean, honestly, I think I'm doing good.
Let fast 6, car by. Catch fast 2, car.
Where'd the 6 car go?
Whoa, what was that?
I don't know what that was, but I heard a crash.
Which was what?
Someone just blew up.
Car 15 got the lucky
Behind
dog.
us?
Let them pass on the outside.
I heard somebody's engine explode.
I think they were in pit road.
Let fast 15, car
Me
by.
and my friends that I'm gonna call it were really scared that you were gonna like send it in real hard on me and put us both in the wall.
Nah, I won't do that.
Catch fast 2, car.
That's interesting. I have my handbrake set as a secondary brake. And I should probably unbind that because it's a cheap handbrake. It's an Amazon one. And if I pull it, as you can see, it's still dragging. So when I push it, now it's off. That could be the difference of 1/10 of a second in a lap for sure. All right, well, it looks like we've worked our way up to about 8th place.
Another 8 on that last restart. He went so early, it confused the fuck out of me. So I shifted up the fourth too early.
Oh yeah, I thought about taking that. But when I got to you, I figured I'd probably wreck you if I got to you.
Yeah, there's no start box rules back in '87. They pretty much went when the base car came off. But I tend to find in these races that usually you go a little early to spread the field out, better chance of going green a little bit. But
Green flag, next time by. Line up on the outside.
Now I know I gotta prepare myself. You ain't gonna go in the restart mode, you're gonna go when the base car drops.
I mean, I don't always go better. They got to keep you guessing a little bit, but
Right? Mix it up. Go when the green goes.
That's what I do if I'm ever in the lead.
it's way early.
Unless I'm racing
Better
sprint cars.
Not changing anything at this point in the game. If it goes green, it doesn't matter. If we get late race cautions, it'll matter then.
Sprint cars, you come around that first corner, man, I'm hammering it down.
We have a guy doing it, but yippee.
But NASCAR
I'm
races,
a lap down.
I wait for that thing to go green.
I love when they start getting lap cars down the bottom side.
It'll be fun, I'll tell you
Getting
that.
ready here, getting ready. Pace car's in. Green, green, green. The leader just did a 18.164.
All right, I'm not pushing for position or anything crazy. We got a long race ahead, but I'd like to not let these guys get away. Lap car is getting squirrely. Need to get away from him. He's at B class though, so
Out.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.3 seconds. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Sorry, bro.
Inside, clear to the bottom.
easy there, 19. Tapping me in the corner, man. That was a close one. No idea how I saved it.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 2.5 seconds. The leader just did a 32.496.
See, when I'm running up on somebody that I know is like, I don't know how to explain it, but I go on the inside. If he slams on his brakes, I'm not going to rear end him. Like, sure, it's not ideal, but I'm trying to save my race. Like, that guy could come into the corner just a little bit too hot, slam on the brakes, and
You're losing on the car in
totally
front.
just rear end me.
3.6 seconds. Clear to the top. Inside. Clear to the bottom.
Go ahead, go around me. You can have it.
Inside. Stay high. Clear to the bottom.
Dude wants to play bumper cars on lap 26.
Tires are starting to give out.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch stop 19, car.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get in some crazy race over 8th place on when there's over 100 laps to go.
Catch stop 19, car.
He bumped me twice in the corner and almost spun me. My fault or not, I mean, I don't think so, man. Just give me some room. So I let him have it. He can have it. I guarantee you he'll spin out before I do.
Catch stop 19, car. Pit road is now open. Pass stop 21, car. Catch stop 19, car. Catch the pace car.
Oh my god, somebody's a madman. Somebody's staying out. 2 people staying out.
No, I already took tires when I wrecked.
Pit box in
Ah.
10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Not taking fuel, I don't think. Oh, yeah, I am taking fuel apparently. Oh, I mean, I guess.
Appreciate that, 16.
That's it, go.
Why can't I go?
That's it, go.
That was weird. It said go, and then I was like, what the heck? It won't let me leave.
Line up single file. Catch stop 7, car.
Hey, sorry, did you hit the wall back there on that, going out of 1? Or, sorry, not 1, 2? A couple laps ago? Like 2 laps before the caution came out?
Yeah, I pounded the wall.
Figured.
Yeah, I only had 17 seconds of damage, but there's a little bit of wheel damage, I guess, and they said they can't fix it all, so I figured there's no point taking all that sheet metal damage.
Tires weren't bad, I don't think.
Hey, with me, if there's something to fix, I fix it.
97 for the
Yeah,
left
dude behind me
front,
was, like, bump tracking. I'll go
97,
down the front stretch and just look me up the
96,
outside wall.
97, and 95.
If you're the white card, I'm pretty sure that's not what happened at all. It wasn't me that was behind you, but I was behind the guy that was behind you, and I didn't see any of what you're talking about.
Oh, it was giving me 0 X's and I was feeling
Green
it.
flag, next time by. Line up on the outside.
Oh, I've definitely raced against this car. Unless it's just the same livery, but Budweiser, Kentucky Fried Chicken, I've been behind him before. So we're in 7th, so we didn't lose any positions. It looked like we actually gained a position, I think, from that pit stop.
Ready? Pace car's in.
Did it say 8 or 6 set of tires when they started?
6.
Green flag, green flag. The leader just did a 14, 40, 5, 4, 8.
I wanted to get a good start, but they all freaking went early or something. I don't even know what happened, but that guy rear-ended me.
Inside. Clear to the bottom.
These Sim Magic brakes are so good. Like, I drove into that corner way too fast, and the brake just totally saved me. My Moza brake would have just locked up. I don't know if it's settings or what, but this thing was way easier to set, and it works way better than the Moza one.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 second. That was your fastest lap of the session. Car 5 has taken the lead.
Oh, brother.
Inside.
Get it, 4. Go after that, man. Don't hit me like that.
That was your fastest lap of the session. Clear to the bottom.
Yeah, that was my fastest lap because that dude freaking ran into me. He gave me like a speed boost coming out of the backstretch. I don't know how these guys are so fast. But dude, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, sick, dude, you can pass me, but then roll into a corner and hit the wall. So I actually ordered a Next Level Racing, like,
32.01.
inlay that goes in the seat, you know? I forget what it's called.
The gap is 1 second.
But it, like, has the vibrators in it, so... That sounds so weird when you talk about it. Yeah, I ordered a chair with vibrators in it! You know what I mean? But it's for immersion, okay? You know, you slam on the brakes and it rumbles, or you hit some rumble strips on your right side, so your right side vibrates. It's not weird, okay? It's not weird. Told some guys at work that, like, yeah, I ordered this vibrating chair for my sim rig, and they were like, what the heck are you got going on?
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch stop 7, car.
So earlier I was talking about like wanting to race for iRating, but also safety rating. So like, obviously my goal is to never like crash anybody. But like, this track, I'm just really trying to be safe because I can't even go fast enough to be competitive. So if I could just be safe this race,
Sorry for pawning the baggie there.
we'll be Gucci. But also I am gonna try to race, like actually race. But I'm not fast enough. These guys are way faster than me.
I was just trying to leave a little extra room. I think I just got loose. Trying to stay that high.
Yeah, it's not, not bad. Should happen.
Car 15 got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
There you go, man. I was deselecting my tires because we just hit. So there's no point in me taking tires. I didn't spin or anything like that.
Where's this 20 car that keeps talking?
But your back end was gone. I think your front end was too.
This one's junk.
Hey, don't quit out. Still got 142 left. The last race I did at Phoenix, I came back from what 2 down after the game took my last set of tires from me, and I finished 5th. Well, not 5th, but like 6th in a close finish with wheel damage. So.
That 19 car is behind me again. He's just too aggressive. I don't like it. How am I in 5th?
Oh, 14, I'm coming. I would slow up though.
40 laps in.
Why did you put 20?
Damage.
I almost wish people would say my name, but I mean, in certain instances. Because I don't know my car number. Like, I'd have to look to see what my car number is. So if somebody said, hey, 13, I'd have to be like, oh, that's me. What's up?
Catch stop 7, car.
How does my front end look now, 3?
Okay, bud, green flag next time by.
All right, bud. Green
That
flag.
looks too bad. Actually looks pretty good. It's just hard to see because it's dark.
And I was trying to get like right behind you so you could see in the mirror, but you turned out to check.
I mean, I don't see too much bad with it. I don't see anything at all.
Alright, so it did like completely take it away with it.
How the hell are we only in 10th and, or 11th and 12th?
Beats me.
Oh shit. There's not that many people on the lead lap.
No, I think there's a lot of people in the pits too getting repaired.
Getting ready here, getting ready.
I was trying to rear end anybody or get rear ended this time.
Pace car's in.
Yeah, your back end is still gone. Spoiler's there, but back end, whatever bumper is gone.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, yeah.
You're in fifth. The lead did a 18.743.
Whoa!
Okay, I was looking at my phone because I have that as a digital dash.
Okay. All right. Now we're in third. That was crazy.
Inside, you're in third. Stay high. Stay high.
Get it, brother. You can have it. I just got a bunch of
Clear to the bottom.
positions by
Inside.
mistake anyway. Same thing with you. Go around me, 19.
Stay
Like,
high.
what the hell?
Clear to the bottom.
I didn't get a contact from him, but sure as hell felt like he bumped me. One of the main reasons I let people buy like that is because, I mean, these cars, I don't do that in all the NASCAR races, you know, or all races. The only reason I do that is because, like, I hate when people ruin my race. So, like, if that dude rear ends me or hits me and ruins my race, like, then my stream is over and my race is done and it's just no fun. So, like, I'll sacrifice a couple positions to be able to keep racing. And then 9 out of 10 times, the people that are aggressive like that end up sitting in the pits or not being able to finish their race. So I get back around them anyways, so. See, like that. Dude drove straight into the wall. I feel like I'm trying to race more like a real racer, because I take this stuff pretty seriously, you know, even though I'm not very
Yellow
good.
flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Even though I'm not very good, I still take this stuff pretty seriously, so like,
Let the 8 cowboy.
in real life,
Just flash before my eyes.
somebody's being aggressive. Like, I race dirt bikes in real life, so
I mean, what the
somebody's
hell?
being aggressive, I let them by. I'm not trying to die. Just like that, you know? That was the group of guys that went flying by me other than 19, and now they're
Pit road is
spun
now
out.
open.
I have no idea.
Damn, I guess you were right, 3.
I'm gonna need to set up underpants after that one.
I just don't get what. I mean,
Catch
coming out of the
19,
pitch, you're however many laps down, you see me going around the outside, you're 20 mile an hour slower, and then you just send it so hard in turn 3 and sandwiches all into the wall. I don't get that at all.
Job 1, got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside.
Lucky dog, I'll go low.
What do you mean you're gonna go low?
You gotta go high. You have to go high. I think.
I will go high eventually, sorry. I figured
Lift
low
up
would be
1,
easier.
cowboy.
You're good. I don't think you're gonna get a penalty either way. But just do whatever's safe.
Okay, so I am being schizophrenic. Okay.
No, it's worth being paranoid about that shit, dude. I've screwed myself with penalties so many times.
No, that Phoenix race I mentioned. I got a bullshit ass passing on the yellow penalty because the guy that I quote unquote passed, he was involved in the wreck that brought that caution out. So, and he couldn't get up to me. So he gave me a penalty. I had to do a park at the set in the pit stall, and it took my last set of tires from me. So 70-something off left on one set of tires.
I mean, if you think about it, this game's pretty sophisticated. I mean, it can't be perfect.
Oh yeah, you gotta make sure your tires are unchecked until you know you're gonna use them. I've had that happen to me too, so I got in the habit of just always having, I start with them unchecked. I just lost a B-class Atlanta race because I was second place on the final restart, and the leader spun his tires on the restart. So I passed him, obviously, because he was spinning his tires, and it gave me a black flag for it.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, no, this is the thing about the game. It doesn't account that kind of stuff that happens. That kind of fucks us over.
I love this whole sim racing thing, man. It's
Hey, bud, green
crazy.
flag next time by. Line up on the outside.
And it's all thanks to Slap Train on YouTube. Back in 2015, watching his Forza Horizon videos. Then I eventually bought myself a Thrustmaster TMX. I used that for a little while, but it didn't suck me in. And then, probably 2022? 2023, maybe even. Last year, I just pulled it out of the closet and hooked it up, started playing Forza, and the technology and everything, the programs and everything was so much easier. So I started using it. I used it for like a week and a half.
Don't think so.
And then I bought a Moza R9.
Pace cars
Not
in.
at the lucky dog,
And then I bought the
so
R12.
back. Just kidding, there's one coming.
Why? How it works?
Jeez.
Green flag, T5. The leader just did a 18.71.
So I bought the Moza R9, and then I got, for last Christmas, I got my, my girlfriend got me my aluminum rig, the TR80 Lite, and so I set it all up and everything was good for a while. I don't know if a bolt worked itself loose or something, but then one of the bolts that the wheelbase, the platform the wheelbase connects to, was loose. And it was making this terrible clicking sound, and to me it sounded like 100% it was coming from the wheelbase. So I like contacted Moza, and it was off on, it made the sound. So I 100% thought it was a wheelbase. Contacted Moza, they sent me out a new quick release because they said it was a quick release.
Inside. Clear to the bottom.
And then I replaced the quick release, it still made the sound. So then I just said screw it. Bought the R12, and then I noticed once I took the R9 off to put the R12 on is when I found the loose bolt. So I upgraded for really no reason. That's the only reason why I went with the R12.
Outside. Clear to the top.
That was the only reason why I went with the R12. If I was actually gonna upgrade, I would have got something different, but I had only had the R9 for, you know, 6-7 months. So I was like, well, I might as well do a small upgrade. But now I want the Sim Magic one just because of software and, well, really the popularity, honestly. And then also the ease of use and because of 15 Newton meter base, so. I just want the Alpha. I feel like I don't need the Alpha U, but also if I'm going to upgrade, I might as well do it once, right? Ah. All right, enough jibber jabbering. Really losing focus.
Inside. Stay high. Stay high.
Take it. You can have it. Just don't hit me.
Stay high. Clear to the bottom. The leader just did a 32.583.
I wish I was better at this track. This track is very tough. Like, I love sim racing, but honestly, this isn't even really that fun. It's just hard. It's difficult. But I'm in 7th, so we're doing something right.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.4 seconds.
My bad, dude. Now I'm gonna cut you off. Fuck.
Outside. Clear to the top.
Extremely sorry about that.
All these guys are getting rattled.
Yellow flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch stop 20 car.
Man, we were all spread out decent, too.
Pass the pace car. Catch stop 20 car.
Damn, see that. He lets him know where to go.
I don't really feel like I need tires. But that's the thing, if everybody else pulls into the pits, I will too, just because I don't want to be that guy out here on old tires. I'll do it. Everybody else is doing it, and I don't need to be in the front on old tires.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Just to confirm, there's no free pass, correct?
What does that mean? I don't know what a free pass is.
There's a lucky dog, yeah.
Sorry, there's no wave around, correct?
I actually don't know.
That's
No,
it, go.
no way.
Oh. Oh, SpaghettiOs. And I didn't take tires.
Dude, I was like, how the hell did this guy just beat me out?
Line up single file. Pass that.
That's funny.
Car.
Oh, guess I'm going back in.
He went to the pits and didn't even take tires. Ah, I don't want that 19 car behind me.
Man, there is still a lot of racing left.
Pass that 4 car.
We are 1/3 of the way through.
How am I in frickin' third? That's crazy, actually.
And the open tonight started to be more.
I wonder how many cars are even on the lead lap.
Catch that 11 car.
So the iRacing standings are telling me that I'm in 4th. But Race Labs is saying
Hey, bud,
3rd.
green flag next time by. Line up on the outside.
10th place is the first lapped car. Okay, now
Catch that 11 car.
iRacing is saying 3rd. 10th place is the first lapped car, so that's pretty crazy. I mean, I guess there's only 24 drivers. If there's even that many left. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 7 or 8 of them that are gone.
Hey, just a heads up, guys. I'm in no rush, so I might be done inside and all on time. So, you know, I don't get this right. I'm in no rush.
Same. We got a lot of racing left. If you're faster than me, I'll gladly let you by.
Same here.
Getting ready here, getting ready. Pace car's in.
Fresh tires, baby.
Green, green, green. D3, go get the leader. The leader just did a 18.403. Inside. Clear to the bottom.
All right, we're looking pretty good now.
Thank you.
You're losing on the car in front.
Yeah, no
The gap
problem.
is 2.1 seconds. That was your fastest lap of the session.
See, I can't be hitting the wall when there's nobody even around me, man. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Inside. Stay high. Clear to the bottom.
I don't need to be pushed. That guy was in front of me before the caution anyways. Same thing with this Chris Bose guy. He's kind of a... You can kind of tell who people are the way they talk, you know, like... Go ahead, brother, get it.
Clear to the stop.
I ain't trying to get in some fighting match.
You've been checking out your YouTube channel out there, so.
Yeah, boy! Thank you. He's a nice guy. But, yeah. Quicker than me, that's for sure. Maybe a little reckless. He's all over the place. I thought he was a lap down earlier, but shout out to that guy if you check out the stream and watch it. Chris Bose. I like that Dr. Pepper car. That thing's pretty cool.
Outside. Clear to the stop.
Nice catch.
Should save 11. Thank you, 13.
I don't know what happened up there. I just saw a bunch of smoke. That's so crazy. That's the guy that forgot to take tires. How does that even work? He pit twice that last caution and then just passed me. That dude's fast. He's got a good safety rating too. Oh, he's B class, 3.5. I thought he was A class, but still. Better than me. Well, that's crazy. How do you forget to take tires, pit twice, and still run up front? Dude's a legend.
This wheel damage is not real good.
The leader just did a 32.714.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm braking too much. I don't know what the deal is, but we're staying consistent. And that's all that matters. There's a lot of cars that are a lap down, so I don't really got to worry about losing too many positions. Unless I wreck my car. It's crazy trying to learn 2 disciplines at once. I mean, I've been NASCAR racing pretty much the whole time I've been doing iRacing. But, like, road racing, you want to finish braking before you enter the corner. So I think that's why it was so difficult for me, but I'm finding this groove where that if I'm still kind of on the brakes while turning, car kind of turns better. So maybe that's kind of the key. Watch I say that, I'm going to screw up, lock the brakes up, and go right into the wall. These guys in front of me are struggling too. They're going back and forth hitting the wall. I wonder if it's because they're kind of battling and they're messing up their braking zones because they're kind of battling. It is kind of crazy that we are running 6th and like not like battling, you know, usually the front pack is kind of not just by themselves. Yeah, if I hold on to that brake a little bit longer, it definitely turns better.
0-5.
Like I'm going slow through that corner, but it might have been smoke in my tires. It sounded like they were sliding.
'88. What the hell?
Make sure.
Come on, the UPS car.
Yeah, look at that. You run the brake and the gas at the same time. This thing corners like a dream. I really enjoy figuring stuff out like that. Like, look at how much faster I am. I mean, still red, but like I'm not faster than my fastest lap time, but I'm definitely able to turn the car better. Oh no!
You actually
Go high. Go flag it out.
Ah!
Pit road is closed. Catch stop 11, car. Top stop 9, car. You got
He's
wheel
getting
damage.
reported.
Top stop 12, car. Catch stop 9, car. Toss the pipe, car. You're dropping a lot of fluid. We have to fix it. Catch stop 4, car.
Make sure everybody reports 19 because that was 100% intentional. I saw it.
Well, in multiple people's races for what?
Toss the pipe, car.
That sucks, man.
For what?
Pit road is now open.
He's 100% getting reported. That was 100% intentional. I should have saw it coming from a mile away.
I knew he was gonna do it. I was hoping he was gonna miss.
I saw it coming from a mile away too. I was right behind you. I should have. I don't know how I wasn't able to miss it. Man, I probably just ruined my race.
Pit boxing 10.
No, earlier in the race, I accidentally cut him
5,
off, which
3,
I take fault in
2,
that first thing.
1.
I accidentally put him in the
Right
wall.
here.
And then
All the damage is
going in the
repairable.
wall, why I got back
You'll
the fuck
still
up.
have minor wheel damage.
I was trying to
The
pass
engine
him.
will
He was
still have
in
minor
the right
damage.
middle of the track.
All right, buddy.
You know,
I can't hear you. I can't focus.
We made
I can't
contact
focus
because he
right
wants to
now.
turn down. And then he wants to wait on me.
Well, we'll hop back in and limp it to the end, but got 95 remaining laps, and I just used another set of tires. I should have unchecked them, but I mean, I guess the last time I got tires was quite a while ago.
That's
So
it,
much
go.
damage to this because of his bitch ass.
Let's see if I'm even able to drive this thing. Wheels crooked.
Bruh.
Line up single file. Catch that 4 car.
Happened again. Got another passing of the yellow. It's great. I think I'm done.
Catch that 2 car.
My wheels screwed up. Oh, it's shaking. I can barely get out of third gear. Oh, I can't even turn. Yeah, that ain't gonna work, man. I'm just gonna be a hazard to everybody.
Catch that 18 car.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be a hazard. I'm gonna pull off the track and get my car fixed a little bit better.
Did anybody on the lead lap stay up? Other than me?
Man, that sucks. The dumb thing too is like reporting somebody. What does that really do, you know?
Pit boxing 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. All the damage is repairable.
Let's hop out. Let's
You'll
hop.
still have minor wheel damage.
Let's hop
The engine will still have
into.
minor damage.
Yeah, that first time when I put you in the wall, that first time when I cut you off, I said I was sorry, and that was my fault.
He did. I remember that. He said he was very apologetic.
I take full responsibility for that first incident.
He was very apologetic. I heard him, and I saw it happen. Ah, except for I went into the pits and wasted another set of tires. I should have had them unchecked. I don't know why I didn't. All right, so let's see here. Let's change this to chase.
Green, green, green.
See what happened here. So, I mean, they had their little squabble, but you can see he's eyeing him up, and then boom. I was going too fast. I didn't know, man. There was not a lot that I could do. I don't know. What should I have done? Anybody in there? What should I have done? I mean, I know it looks like we're going right at him, but we're doing, you know, 180, 190 miles an hour. I couldn't just turn. And then I was scared to turn up because I didn't know if he was going to come down. I wonder, let's go cockpit view. Let's see if my my wheels were turned. No, my wheels are pretty straight. I was just trying to hit the brakes. And then again, too, you got to remember I got people behind me. So I didn't know. Yeah, my wheels are pretty straight. There was not much. Like I said, I got... That's kind of what was going through my head. Like, that's a cool car. That's kind of what was going through my head. I knew that there was people coming behind me, so I didn't want to just cut back up track. There was nothing, just straight impact, man. Well, I guess that could be a pretty cool thumbnail for something. You guys will see this at a thumbnail on my channel at some point, probably for this series. That's a good one. Man, how lame. Whoa! I forgot I took my wheel off. I start freaking out. That's what I'm talking about. This Moza thing. Well, I guess we're waiting. We're waiting for a little bit. Yep. Wow, what a bummer, man. I was doing good. Now I'm going to be a bunch of laps down. Let's see how many I am already. I mean, I'm still in ninth. See, that really does suck because, like I said, I'm not going to be able to do another one of these races. Like, this is the only one that I'm going to have time to do. I wonder if Chris left. Chris Bowes. I wonder if he left. I can't believe I'm in ninth, so yeah, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, there's 9 people on the lead, or 8 people on the lead lap, 7 people on the lead lap. Tough. At least I had a good start to the race, so like I'm able to. Oh, I'm in 10th now. Yeah, there are quite a few people that are still racing that were behind me, so they're gonna catch up. I could use a caution right about now. Ah! Oh, I'm in 10th now. It just switched. Yeah, man. Super. I don't know if you were in and you saw what happened, but I just, wrong place, wrong time, got taken out by somebody 100% retaliating. There was not much I could do. Things were going good too. I was starting to figure out the car. I was having a hard time in the corners, but I was starting to figure it out. You know, trail braking, riding the brake, and I was getting, I don't know the numbers, but I don't know what the numbers were saying, but I felt like I was getting faster. I was definitely catching the guys that were in front of me. Then I tried to hop out on track and do a lap, and my wheel was like this, and I couldn't, my engine was messed up. I couldn't even get it out of third gear. So instead of being a hazard on track, I figured I would just get it fixed. And still a lot of race left, honestly. Anything could happen. I mean, I'm 15 laps down now, so it's not like I'm going to catch the lead lap, but I might be able to gain a couple positions back. I'm back to 11th now. Sucks. I'm in 11th. Hopefully I can stay right here in about 11th. There's hardly any cars on track anymore, so they're all spaced out pretty good, so I doubt there's even, I mean, somebody will spin out, but it looks like that Chris guy that was in the accident is gone. Let's see. I don't see a number 19 anymore, and he's not in the pits behind me anymore. Yeah, Chris disconnected. Christopher Beard. I don't know who that was. I don't know if that was the 19 guy or not. Yeah, Christopher Beard. He was 19, so. Chris Bose is gone. I know you guys can't see my black box that's behind my face cam. But Chris Bose is gone and Christopher Beard is gone, and they're in 12th and 13th, so I don't really have to worry about losing any more positions, I don't think, so that's kind of cool. At least I'll leave with a positive I rating. I don't know if my safety rating will be positive. It's a pretty long race. They're probably on lap, like, what, 115, 110, 115? I got the most viewers right now, and I'm sitting in the pits. Sick! 2 minutes, and we'll be back on track. Hopefully with a somewhat decent car. Anybody who just hopped in, I got taken out from somebody who was 100% retaliating. I can play it real quick. So if you watch the last lap, the Dr. Pepper car got in a little fender bender with the number 19 car, some other car, and you'll see him come in right here in a second. So, oh wait, maybe I'm a lap behind. Oh yeah, there's 19 right there. He's chilling, waiting, and then boom, and then there was nothing. I saw it from a mile away. There was nothing that I can do. Nothing that I could have done. Oh, and it totally torched my car. But I only had, I forget what it was total. 13 minutes of repair time. Yeah, obviously 13 minutes of repair time. So I pulled out, tried to do a lap, which was probably dumb. I probably should have did the repair, but my wheels were all sideways. And yeah, that's true. Nothing longer than 10 laps in the 87s at Darlington is too long. It's a tough track. Nah, it's okay, Chris. Yo, there's Chris. He hopped into the stream. The R slur. Yeah, that's okay. Sometimes it happens, man. That guy totally...
almost finished up.
That was such a bummer. It took out both of us. I mean, I don't know how much repair time you had, but... I had like 13 minutes, and... So, I decided to just stick it out, but... But we're going to be back. Hopefully the car is halfway decent. And kind of like you did, Chris, I screwed up and...
That's it, go!
Didn't uncheck tires for both times, so I only have 2 sets of tires remaining. But that's okay, because I am only going to... You know, I only have half the race left, or if that. Car feels good. Oh, 6 minutes and passing under yellow. That's a bummer. Well, the car's fixed. That's good. We're in 11th place. And everybody behind 11th place has left the race. So this is pretty much purely for safety rating at this point. So I just need to log some laps. Try to cancel out that 4X. Usually with these long races, you can get a 4X and it's still pretty good on the safety rating. So, and who knows, maybe I'll luck out and maybe there'll be a yellow flag and some people in front of me will get taken out and they'll back out and I'll be able to gain a couple more positions. Don't normally like to gain positions that way, but gotta do what you gotta do this time, man. It was cool racing with you though, Chris, man. You're fast. Like, I remember earlier you were like, oh man, I forgot to check tires. I'm gonna pit again. And then you pit again, and the next thing I knew, you were passing me. I was like, what the heck? How is this kid driving so fast? Oh, he had a 14X. Wow. Yeah, I was lucky. I was way up in the front of the pack, and I was able to dodge pretty much all the accidents up to that point. Man, I saw it coming from a mile away, too. I saw him swerve right over and smash into you, but there was... like I said, we were doing like 180. There was nothing that I could have done to avoid it. I guess it tells you on the thing how fast we were going, but I had to be doing at least 140.
Really? James? Really? Okay, okay.
Yellow flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch stop 1, car.
This is crazy though, because I did this race last week and we had caution after caution after caution after caution. I forget what the track was even. Was it Arizona? I don't know. I forget what the track was. But like this race, was there like, there's literally 11 people left in the race out of, 24. But that's why I want to get my I rating up. I should work hard to get my I rating up while trying to maintain the best safety rating I can. Really, so I can try to get out of these bottom splits. Because I know that they race more than 24 people in these races. But I'm just landed in the bottom split, so... Phoenix, that's what it was. Yeah, it was Phoenix. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to go back and check the stream, but you might have been in my race that week, too. The Dr. Pepper car looked familiar. I don't know if it's a popular one from Trading Paints or what, but...
Car 4 got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Protest that guy, Chris. Make sure you protest that guy. I'm definitely going to. 100%. Stuff like that is totally uncalled for. Like I was talking about earlier in the stream. I take this stuff pretty seriously, Like, I have thousands of dollars wrapped up in this simulator.
The road
Like,
is now open.
thousands of dollars spent right here. And, I take this stuff kind of seriously. Call it weird or whatever. I don't care. But I take this stuff pretty seriously, so stuff like that is totally uncalled for, and it just creates a terrible environment. Yeah, I think you have to wait you have to wait 30 minutes. You might have to You might even have to wait 30 minutes until the race completely ends. But yeah.
Catch stop 18, car.
My computer isn't powerful enough, or at least it's really like lagged the stream before when I've tried to record at the same time. So we'll see if at the end of the race I'm able to go back and record that. It was on lap like getting footage. What lap was it on? If you would remind me, so that way I can go back after and also record it. Probably like lap 80 or something. 85 or something.
I'm on 6 and 2. I need you to pass me.
Hey, I'll finally get to start on the inside. This is the first time I've ever had to start on the inside in this series.
That's right.
Like early 90s, okay.
Catch stop 18, car. Okay, bud, green flag, next time by. Line up on the inside.
I like that car. I think it's sick. Man, I got a new fan, and it's like too powerful. It doesn't like turn down, and like, so when it's on, it's blowing on me too hard. I'm cold, but as soon as I turn it off, I'm hot.
Getting ready here, getting ready. Pace car's in. Hang on, we're not going green. Hang
Not
on,
going
we're not
green.
Going green.
What the heck? Yeah, it's pretty crazy that I'm, let's see, how many laps down am I?
Car by.
25 laps down. I'm 25 laps down, and I am
Flag, next time by.
in 11th place. A lot of people dipped. Where's a pace car? Pretty sure we have to let the pace car by. There it is.
Get ready, going green.
The pace car just did a lap to pull over again. Look at, there's more cars on the outside than there is on the inside.
Green, green, green. Outside. The leader just did a 21.2.
This car is totally screwing me right now.
Stay low. Clear to the top. Outside. Stay low. 3 wide. You're the meat. Clear to the top. Still there.
Man.
Stay high. Stay high. Clear to the bottom.
It was netcode that spun him into you, because to me it really looked like he turned his wheels. I didn't look at his cockpit though. I guess I could go back and look at his cockpit view to see if he turned his wheels, but there's no way that it was netcode that just spun him into you when you happened to be driving by. Oh, it was netcode that made him retaliate to you.
Inside. Clear to the bottom.
Like, the accident that you got into with him was netcode. Gotcha.
Go high.
That guy just barrel rolled his car.
Pit road is closed. Letter 9. Car by. Catch up. 7. Car.
I gotcha. I didn't look at why he was mad at you. I didn't look at what made him mad at you. I just looked at the accident.
Catch up. 7. Car.
Right, car going in 3. Right, car going in.
What kind of hardware do you have? Are you running, Chris, for your wheelbase and shifter and stuff? I'm always curious. I always like to ask people.
Car 5. Got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside.
Gotcha. That guy was super reckless from the beginning, though. Like, early in the race. Fanatec CLCDD. No shifter. No shifter. How do you like the Fanatec? I mean, Obviously, it's tried and true, right? Super good. But yeah, that 19 car, he was reckless from the beginning. There was 2 laps, or there was 1 lap where he was bumping me in the corner, and it like sent me sliding, and I was able to recover. And then I let him by me, and then we yellow flagged, and then I pit or something happened, and he was behind me again, and he did it again, like bumped me right in my rear corner panel and started sliding me, and I just let him by me again. Super reckless at the beginning. So I mean, net code, not net code, whatever. It's probably his fault anyways.
Catch stop 7, car.
Yeah, Fanatec stuff's pretty popular. Oh yeah, way better than the G29. I could only imagine. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier, I went from a Thrustmaster TMX, and I only had that for, you know, once I plugged it back. I bought it way back in like 2015, played with it for a couple weeks, and then pulled it out 2022? 2023? 2022? 22, I think. I pulled it out, started playing with it again, playing Forza, and then it spiraled from there. I bought the Thrustmaster. I liked Thrustmaster, so I went from the TMX, and then I forget what the next one was. I bought another belt drive one of the nicer ones, the TSXW or TSSW, so whatever it was, one of those ones. And then that didn't work the way that I wanted it to, so then I bought the Moza R9. And then I wanted to upgrade, or I thought it was broken, but it wasn't broken. I upgraded while I thought it was broken.
Okay, bud, green flag. Next
now I have the Moza R12, but now I'm thinking about getting a SimMagic. I really want a SimMagic Alpha. But if I might as well just drop the money and buy the Alpha U. We'll see, I don't know, but I think I'm starting to go the SimMagic route. I just got the SimMagic P1000i pedals, the inverted ones, and they make a huge difference. My driving has already elevated so much since getting these new pedals. Not that I'm good. I just feel faster.
Getting ready here, getting ready. Pace car's in. Green, green, green.
That 4 car's been reckless like this whole race too.
2, 5, 3. Outside. 3 wide. You're on the bottom. Outside. Still there. Clear to the top.
Yeah, that number 4 car has been driving crazy all race. Yeah, I'm starting to figure it out now.
Good thing, good thing, good thing.
Why is everybody like stopping?
Yeah, man. That's
Outside.
I ain't gonna lie.
Stay low.
Yeah, man, the first, like, I was just starting to figure it out, and I was in, like, 7th place. I was just starting to figure out this whole running the brakes in the corner to turn, and when I got taken out. Or I guess when I T-boned Chris. Honestly, though, like, Jake the Snake said, that's a sick name. Like he said, anything more than 10 laps of this racetrack is terrible. This sucks. Way too long. And we still have a long ways to go, too. Still got 70 laps.
Thank you.
Well, I know you're fast. And you spot
The leader just did a 32.225. Car 7.
Oh, I drove way too deep. Oh, I saved it. I thought I was going right into the wall. And we still have a long ways to go, too.
Inside.
Get it, buddy. You can have it. I'm way down. Are you just trying to play with me, or what?
Clear to the bottom.
Especially him being the #1 car. Oh, he's in 9th. He's 13 laps down. This guy's car is already freaking toast. He's coming up on me fast, so he can just go around me. He's in 13th. But he's 50 laps down. 58. You got it, homeboy.
Outside. Clear to the top.
Oh, that's that guy that I was behind when we started and he like slammed on his brakes.
The leader just did a 32.559.
And another one bites the dust. I think that guy was in, oh, he was behind me. He was 63 laps down. Man, they're just dropping like flies. Everybody's leaving. I'm in 10th now.
The car in front is pitting.
That's the whole goal if we just stick it through. We had some damage, but maybe we can pick off a couple more positions. Help that iRating out. Definitely a long race. Definitely a long race. And we're 122 laps into it. I'm 26 laps down. I should probably move my black box. It's hidden behind my camera. But I like it right there. Let's see, you could check it out there. 120 or 26 laps down. We got in a little accident with Chris there in the chat. Not his fault though. Somebody totally took him out on purpose with some retaliation, and it happened right in front of me, and I ended up T-boning him, and I had like 13 minutes of damage. So I use a Moza R12. I have a Moza R12. I have the Moza R12 with the Moza shifter and the Moza sequential shifter, and I have the SimMagic P1000i inverted pedals on a Track Racer TR80 Lite rig. And I use the Moza CS wheel, the cheaper one, with a Cletus McFarlane MPI wheel bolted onto it. Yeah, I stuck out the 13 minutes. One, because I was streaming, and there was like 6 people in the stream, and that was the most I had the whole time. So we just went back and checked out the replay and whatnot. But yeah, I was funny. I was sitting there and I was like, wow, 6 people in the stream. This is the most I've had the entire stream, and I'm sitting in the pits. But yeah, so I stuck it out, and also for the iRating. Yeah, the R5 would be great. I think that it's so cool. When I first started sim racing, I bought the Thrustmaster. I think it's a TSW, and it was like $3.99 or something like that. I think it's so cool that you can get direct drive wheels. I think it's so cool that you can get direct drive wheelbases for what, sub 500 bucks? What's an R5 cost now? I think you could get the R5 bundle for definitely under 500 bucks. Like, it might even be under 400 bucks. It might be $3.99. Yeah, top 10. I was killing it before the accident, but I'll let the leaders go by. Yeah, I was crushing it before the accident. And cheap Thrustmaster. Got into it a year and a bit ago. Just hit 2K. Definitely. I'm thinking about upgrading too. For no reason at all. I definitely don't have to, by the way. But the SimMagic Alpha is really calling my name. Especially since I got these pedals, the SimMagic pedals, and I really like the hardware. It's really good. I had the Moza CRP pedals before. But sim racing is an addictive thing, man.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low. Clear to the top.
Yeah, sim racing is an addictive thing, so I spiraled down the rabbit hole pretty hard. The only reason I went from the R9 to the R12 was because I got the, man, 2K iRating. That's sick. I can't wait till I can, you know, start winning races and get up there. You're crushing it for your cheap Thrustmaster wheel. Yeah, dude, long ovals are fun. Sprint cars. That's the whole reason why I got into it, was because racing sprint cars looked so cool. So I have I'm like A-class dirt oval with a, I think like 1800 iRating maybe. so still definitely not as good as 2K, but sprint cars is really fun. It's super addictive. I'm really starting to get into the sport car racing. I really want to start doing that, getting better at that. So I'm starting a new series. I'm gonna try to post once a week on the road to A-class and my sport car license. But long NASCAR races are awesome. Honestly, though, I kind of hate this track. Darlington sucks, but yeah, anyways, real quick, I went from the R9 to the R12 just because I got a new sim rig, the chassis, for Christmas. For my girlfriend got it for me, and when I put it together, a bolt kind of came loose. A bolt kind of came loose, so it was making a weird clicking sound, and I thought it was a wheelbase. So I bought an R12, and then I put the R12 on, and it was still making the clicking sound, and I was like, what the heck? And then I found out it was one of the bolts in the wheelbase, or in the chassis. So then I got an R12 out of the deal. But I ended up selling my R9 to one of my good buddies, so got him into sim racing too. Yeah, Dirt Oval is really fun. It's complicated, but Dirt Oval is freaking awesome. Check out some of my sprint car races. They're a blast. They're fun to do for sure. And then what sport car series do I like? I haven't actually like nailed down a series that I really just want to compete in. I think for the next season, I'm gonna try to compete every week in the Ferrari series. Fixed. I'm not good with setups, and I don't feel like paying for setups, but I'm gonna try the Ferrari series and probably the Porsche Cup. But obviously I really like the MX-5 series. Low horsepower cars, those are fun to race. Yeah, definitely she's a keeper, getting me these kind of gifts. She just asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I threw a Hail Mary, and I said, I want a new sim chassis. And then she brought it. She brought it to me on Christmas. Yes, Jake, I'm going really fast and really left. Not as fast as I want to go, but just about as left as I want to go.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch stop 2, car.
Yeah.
Catch stop 12, car.
That's something that I'm really learning about those sport car races, is that they can really be chaos and it's really hard. So I just like these NASCAR races, one thing that I really try to pride myself on, or really, is just I try to be patient. I have a really hard time being patient. So like I try to just be patient. I qualify. I do the whole process, you know. I want this to be as real of an experience as I can be. So I do the whole process. I make sure to practice, and then I qualify, and then I start where I start. I don't start from pits or anything like that. So, but even if I qualify in the back, I just try to
14 got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Avoid the carnage, which always difficult. Definitely. Accident avoidance, yeah. And I feel like I've gotten pretty good at it recently. Like there's some good crashes that I've been avoiding in these NASCAR races, especially. Sadly I wasn't able to avoid the one earlier, but
Pit road is now open.
I mean, I think there's only like 10 people even racing anymore. We started with 24 drivers. Yeah, exactly. I pay to race for sure. And then too, I think it's kind of like, all right, Chris, thanks for stopping by, man. Hopefully we'll do some more races together in the future. But also too, I think that people who start from the pits or I won't say don't qualify. There's a reason for not qualifying and starting in the back of the pack. But if you're starting from the pits every race, I think it's very unauthentic, you know, because you could start from the pits and just roll around the track in last place the entire time and have an A-class license. So then you get into an A-class race with a bunch of A-class racers that don't have, like, they don't have the real racing experience because they're just rolling around the back. Well, good luck on that race on the 30th, Chris. I won't be able to do it. I'll be at work. But good luck, and hopefully it turns out better than this one did. But yeah, unauthentic, you know, like, sure. And it'll reflect in their I rating, right? Their I rating will be super low. So you can tell that way, but you get, it's fake, you know? It might as well be a D-class driver. Yeah, hopefully we don't get wrecked again. It sucks.
Catch stop 2, car.
But yeah, because anybody can hop into a race and start from the pits and roll around the back and then work their way up to an A-class license, you know? $100%. Yeah. And we pay a lot of money for this too. Like, you know, I think yesterday I dropped like $60
Green flag, next time by.
on
Line up on
tracks.
the inside.
I bought 2 cars and 2
Catch
tracks
stop 2,
yesterday.
car.
And it was like, you know, just under $60 roughly. My math right? Yeah. Yeah, it was right under $60. And you got to find the balance. You got to find the balance of racing safe and actually racing, because that's what real life is all about. Real life is like, if this was me in real life, like, yeah, I'm gonna go out there and race hard, but you got to find the balance of racing hard and not trashing your car or hurting yourself. So like, I race dirt bikes in real life, so if there's somebody behind me who's way faster than me clearly, and I can hear them getting closer every lap or whatever, I'm gonna let them by. Same thing in this game. Like, you know, I'm not just gonna, you know, bow my head and let everybody by, but if somebody's pushing me, then it's, you know, makes me nervous and make me crash, so I'll let them by. But you gotta find that balance of being safe but still racing. That's how you get the most authentic stats
Green flag.
and the most authentic experience.
18.338.
Because if you go in and you're super reckless every single race and you're always crashing, then you're never even getting to race. But if you just roll around the back of the pack, really you're not getting to race either. So yeah, I'm with you on that.
Outside. Clear to the stop.
Yeah, I have played MX bikes. It's super hard.
Inside.
It's very difficult because it's supposed to be like a bike simulator, but you play on a controller.
Stay high.
So like, I love the old school MX versus ATV Reflex or MX versus ATV games, or, you know, MX Unleashed. But yeah, I have tried MX bikes. It's very difficult. I have a hard time. There's another one. There's another one that's a little bit easier than MX bikes, but like just as good. I think it's just called Bikes. I forget what but it has like road racing, motocross, even enduro cross. I've only played it a little bit though. Oh man, such a classic. The best ones. Just my favorite was MX Unleashed. And then they added, like, you could have the cheat codes to get the 500cc bike or the 50cc bike. It had the best music. It would play that Headstrong by Trapped. And you could fly biplanes and monster trucks. Dune buggies. That was one of the greatest. Such a classic. The nostalgia is real with that game. We used to play when I was a kid on regular Xbox. We used to play like, I think it was like NASCAR 2008 or something. Tony Stewart on the cover or something. That was always fun. You like create your own car and then start your career.
The leader just did a 32.136. Car 12 has taken the lead.
Man, they're battling for the lead this late. That's pretty cool. Oh, it was Noah. He doesn't know me at all, but I've seen him in every one of these races I've done. We raced together yesterday in a NASCAR Legends race. I remember him in the first and second rounds of this series. We've been in the same race a lot. The only reason I remember is because it was his graphic on his car. It was a black car. It said 511 Tactical on the side. I was like, damn, that's kind of cool. Also, too, his name sticks out because I have a buddy, or I know another guy whose last name is Blankenship, so his name just kind of sticks out to me. He's crushing it this race, though.
You're in the top 10.
Have I been in the top 10? Why did it just all of a sudden tell me I was in the top 10? See, like we were talking about that balance. I think I have a decent balance, like 1.3 or 1.2K I rating with a 3.3 safety rating. I mean, like, if somebody rolls up next to me and they can see that I'm a fairly safe racer with a halfway decent I rating. I don't even know if that's a halfway decent I rating. Really, I don't know. But, I mean, at least people would know that I'm not trying to take them out. But somebody rolls up on me with a, you know, 0.1, 0.12 safety rating and a higher I rating, then I know that that fool is willing to do anything to win the race or the position. Yeah, I'll be glad when this one's over. I forget, I didn't look, I don't know what racetrack is next in this series, but oh yeah, treat it like an F124 for sure.
The leader just did a 32.48.
I hear there was a really big, like, spike in sim racing around COVID, too. I mean, I would like to say that I'm not a part of that, but I kind of am. Only because, like I said, I had my first wheelbase, the Thrustmaster TMX, back in, like, 2015. And I played for a little bit, but I was still pretty young. 2015, I was just barely out of high school and like working and whatnot, so like and I didn't have a super great computer, so I was just playing on my Xbox, so it didn't appeal to me like it does now. And so I kind of tossed that thing in the closet, and then like 2022, so quite a while after COVID, I switched jobs. I got a new job where I have a weird schedule where I have like random weekdays off and stuff where all my friends are working. So one day I was just kind of like, oh, I'm gonna pull this wheelbase out, and I clamped it onto my desk and I started playing Forza, and it was way more intuitive. The force feedback was just like worked. I didn't have to like spend a whole bunch of time setting it up. It just like worked, and then from there the rabbit hole started. Yes, PC sim racing is way different. And I remember way back when I was younger too, again, probably in high school, I remember seeing sprint cars, an ad for iRacing. I had no idea what it was. I just saw that you could race sprint cars. I've always been interested in sprint cars. So then I like downloaded the game. I was like, how's this game free or whatever? And then I got into it and it was like, oh, you have to pay a subscription and then you have to have a steering wheel and all this stuff. And I was like, what? I don't have all that. And then, you know, that was the end of that dream, but... Oh, my motor just blew up. How?
You're dropping a lot of fluid. We have to fix it. The leader is coming up on you.
What?
They're not at fight.
I didn't even do anything. I was just cruising around the track. Bro. Man, there's only 30 laps to do. 30 laps to go. Yeah, did you see that, dude? It just gave out. Hopefully I can cruise the pits. Without having to be towed. Yeah, long ass repair incoming for sure. I don't even know what happened. It just quit. Like it just blew up. Maybe I was holding her wide too much. I don't know.
Pit box in 10.
Yeah, definitely 10th is the best I'm getting. There's no way I'm gonna.
5.
But I'd like to finish.
2. 1. Right here.
Swap the engine real
Repair
quick.
most of the damage.
31.
You'll still have minor wheel damage.
31 minutes. Well, that's the end of that race.
See now.
The sim is definitely too real sometimes. What other games do you play? You iRacing, what else do you do? Like you said, Formula?
White flag next time by the stripe.
Oh, white flag. Cool. Well, I guess I didn't have much time to go anyways. I didn't realize I was that far down. I mean, I guess, but... Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Good run, Rodney.
I almost finished. How did it let go right at the end? Oh, here, real quick. Nick, if you want to see the accident.
Survival is like the most important thing here, just getting through it.
Yeah, that was like Phoenix last week. Phoenix was a
If you look up there, the Dr. Pepper car and the 19 car is the green one.
I do enjoy it though.
So he just totally wham, and then I was like, oh, we were going too fast. There's nothing I could do. That's what started that.
Yeah, that's what I suspected because you were a lot quicker early on.
Yeah, BeamNG is really fun too. The force feedback settings are kind of weird though. Maybe I just don't have it dialed in yet, but I almost like BeamNG better in a controller.
Hell, what the hell were you fucking trying to do, man? You didn't understand what the restart was on this race? Like you...
Let's see really quick if I can record this. Record, see what happens. The stream's probably gonna buffer. Now play. Okay, that's all I need. Now stop recording. Oh man, it's still stopping recording. Oh, it worked. I wonder if the recording came out good. Anyways, we'll figure it out later. Definitely, yeah, there was nothing that I could do. It just... Let's go to where my engine blew real quick. I mean, I was on lap 150 something. Man, I was almost took the checkered too. Like as soon as I came around, it was like white flag. They didn't tell me my oil temp was getting high or anything like that. My oil pressure is fine. It just blows. That's funny. It blew right there. I just let loose. Nothing I can do about that. All right, well, that's it, guys. I got some stuff to go do. I have to go pick up my girlfriend's truck at the dealership. So I doubt Jacob Elliott is still in the chat, but if you are, you can come down and pick me up now. Nick Smith, thank you for hopping in the chat. It was cool chatting with you. Hopefully, I'm entertaining enough to you for you to subscribe and hang out. I'm not asking for subscribers for any other reason other than the reason I do this is to meet new people and to talk to people. So, like, it's really cool when I'm streaming and you can hop in the chat and we can just, like, have a conversation. You know what I mean? So I'm small, obviously, and I'm not even trying to, like, get super big. I just, like I said, I work a weird job and I don't have a ton of, like, time when normal people have time, like the weekends and whatnot. So a lot of my friends, one, aren't interested in sim racing, and two, have the weekends and stuff off when sometimes I get some weekends off, but have a lot of time off. I work night shifts, so I have a lot of time off during the week. So yeah, if you want to hit that sub button and check out my YouTube videos and hop into some streams when I'm streaming, man, that'd be awesome. Cool chatting with you. Same thing with you, Chris. Probably gone already, but it was cool chatting with you. It was cool racing with you. Yeah, that'll be the end of it. Let's see. I'll hop out real quick, actually, and we'll check out the results. So plus 0.25 on the safety rating. So that was good. That's why I waited out the 13 minutes of repair, so that way I could just keep logging laps. Yeah, I was definitely in the bottom split. Definitely in the bottom split. So yeah, so I could just keep logging laps to help that. So even my I rating went up 21. So that was good to hang out and just do the laps. I hate not getting a finish though. That really bothers me. I have to work like every day for the next 7 days. So I'm not really going to be able to I don't have an opportunity to do another one of these races this week. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't know. We'll see. If I get like rush home from work, I might be able to do the one Sunday night at 6, but I don't know if I will or not. There is another race that I want to do tomorrow. The fixed winter derby. I don't like the open, but 300 laps in a super late model. I'd like to do that, but that's tomorrow. That's Thanksgiving. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull that one off. So I'm gonna try. If we don't have anything going on, maybe I will try to stream this one, but I have to be at work at 5 o'clock in the morning on Friday. But if it's at 6 o'clock, it might only take, I don't know, 2.5 hours. So I can still get to bed at a decent time. But we'll see. I got to talk to the girlfriend, see if we have anything going on. Maybe I'll do that one. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you guys next time.